about time that you, law-abiding citizens, have come out of the shadows of fear. This is what it's about. Before I continue with my 12-minute speech, it's only 12 minutes, so bear with me, please. I'd like to thank the people behind the curtain, because the sun does not come up in the morning without certain forces that lift that dark curtain, and that is my team. I'm a middle child, it's always about me, but I have a team. Eddie, Jennifer, Letitia, Danny, Willie Whiteman, Ricky, Marco, Samantha, she's out there somewhere, Fremont, George, and a whole bunch more. And how about Pro Show? Look at this stage. You people probably thought the Rolling Stones were playing today, and it's just me. And of course, you obviously know how I feel about my veterans. Those men right there that just left this stage. That's everything. We are here in free assembly to express our grievances because of them. How sexy is that? So let's give it up for the men and women of the armed forces of the United States.
We're here with Lobaido, City Hall Park. Don't give up the shit. Back to blue. That's it. Fuck de Blasio.
In the immortal words of Captain Perry in the Battle of Lake Erie, men, don't give up the ship. Do not give up the ship.
Never.
If we lose this ship,
Never.
we lose the whole battle.
Never.
Don't give up this ship.
Never.
There's Josephine. Say hi. We're going live.
We don't want the blocks.
That's right.
We started this
That's
about
right.
3.5 weeks ago.
That's right. Standing up for
Look where we are,
Josephine.
because of my team.
That's right.
But while I was promoting
Scott
this
Lobaido,
event,
baby.
I emphasized every day, this is not a political rally. This is not a pro-anything rally. It is not an anti-anything rally. It is not a conservatives rally. It's not a liberals rally. It's not a pro-presidential campaign rally. It's not an anti-presidential campaign rally. It is not an anti-BLM rally either. This rally is for you. To stand your effing ground.
Stand up, NYC.
Again, to come out of the shadows
What are we doing?
of
Standing up for
contrived
NYC.
and manipulated fear.
Standing up for NYC, right?
I'm afraid of living in communism. If someone's living in communism, I will move to this communist country.
That's right. That's right.
You, the working man,
our organization.
the business owner, that elderly couple who can't go to the park anymore because the criminals are running rampant and they're going to get their heads cracked open. That's who this rally's for. This is your rally. This rally is for that black family that owns a restaurant, that Jewish guy that owns a business, that Spanish single mother who is trying just to figure out how to get her kids back to school safely and get back to her two jobs a day life. It's for the Muslim guy who owns a business, that gay couple who owns a business, that Irish gym guy who owns a gym that he can't open, but yet we see pictures of the mayor going to his private gym in Park Slope. This rally today is for everybody, every New Yorker. We are New Yorkers. We are New Yorkers. Who are we? We are everyone I just mentioned and so much more. This is the rally to take back our city and take back our lives. This is your lives. why we're here.
That's right.
I'm a fourth generation New Yorker. And I know how pissed off and sick to my stomach and how twisted my onions are over this administration's actions. What he's done to this city. The list is endless, and I know you all know the list. But just to piss you off a little more, I'm gonna throw a few at you.
Yeah.
Bail reform.
Yeah! Get rid of that shit.
Giving these criminals free Mets tickets. That guy drives a bus for 12 hours a day. He pays $400 for Mets tickets. You're giving them to the criminals. Letting the looters and the anarchists destroy the capital of the world. This city. Abusing, humiliating, demoralizing, and defunding the greatest police force in the history of the world, the NYPD! I want to hear it for the blue!
Yeah!
I want to hear it for the blue!
Bring back the blue! Woo!
And the best one, $1 billion with a B. Billion, not M, $1 billion. He and his wife made disappear, vanish into thin air. Gone! $1 billion gone with no explanation. Your $1 billion. It's your money.
Lock her up! 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 Lock her up!
This bull crap didn't just happen overnight, not the last couple of months. This mayor started this fire with us years ago. Screwing the working man. Screwing the law-abiding citizen. Screwing the small businesses. Screwing the outer boroughs like Staten Island, where I happen to be. These effing speed cameras. Thousands of them. Thousands of them.
18 miles.
They're useless. They are placed in Staten Island purposely
Make money.
for one reason,
Money.
and that is to suck the money out of your hard-working pockets.
That's right. Woo!
Every day, he says, F you to the working man, F you to the businessman, F you. Every day he says that. Today, we say,
Fuck you!
F me? No. F you! F me? No. F you, de Blasio! People are leaving the city by the thousands. And I would like today, for that day to be where that stops. We can't run away. That's what they want us to do. They want the good people to run away. We can't do that. We have to stay and fight. And I'll get to that a little later on. So here's the deal. This is why we're here. We want you, Mayor de Blasio. I'm sure you're home watching this after you worked out this morning. We want you to either right this sinking ship and represent all New Yorkers like you swore under oath to do. And if you cannot do that, You gotta step down. And if you cannot do that, we call on our governor, Cuomo.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get to him another time.
You're the building.
That's next month.
Okay.
We call on you, Governor Cuomo, because we know you can't stand this man either. You are the only one that has the power to rid us of this greatest city. Rid us of this waste, this human waste of a mayor that came down the pipeline. He eats pizza with a fork. And if that doesn't happen, I want you to pay attention to me. This is important. What did I just say? Did I just not say pay attention to me? You business owners, especially you restaurant owners. If that doesn't happen, then together we make our businesses autonomous zones, and we open our own with our own rules, like the other side did. They can't take you down if you have your own autonomous zone, but you gotta have the balls to do that. That's when they listen. Restaurants will not open until we get a vaccine. Schools, I think I heard this right, schools may not open until we get a vaccine. While the rest of the world, think about this. This is the capital of the world, the most powerful city in the most powerful country in the world. And the rest of the world is going about their daily routine, adapting to this new way of life. And we, these people, have their heads so far up their arse. We are a third world city. It's disgusting. We should be ashamed of ourselves for letting this happen. I wanted to have this rally months ago, but you weren't pissed off enough. And I waited to see when you're gonna be finally effing pissed off.
That's right.
Whether you're 80 years old,
1.25 billion.
a stay-up mom home, or a guy who owns a hot dog stand in Sheepshead Bay, you're effing pissed off. You are really pissed off, and you know what? You're not gonna like to hear this. I'm happy you're pissed off. I'm happy you're miserable. I'm happy you're fed up, because that brought you out. And it's gotta continue to bring you out. That's why we're here. In closing, this is New York City. This is the capital of the world. The melting pot of the world. A recipe of every organic culture from every corner of this crazy, sexy, beautiful world. New York City. New York City has always set the trends for the rest of the country and the world. And today, the whole country is watching. We got media, we got it social media, we got this live. The whole country is watching. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. They're watching you. Today, everyone is watching New York City. And the next great trend that comes out of this city, hear me out, starts today. And I pray that this trend reaches the other cities like Jersey, Seattle, Portland, Chicago, Philadelphia, and that they will follow our trend and our lead and take back their fucking city!
Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Woo streets! Yeah! Woo streets! Yeah!
So, notice
USA, 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 USA. That's right, baby. Take back the ship. Standing up for NYC. We're here, baby. We're live.
I don't understand why you're doing waiting for. I don't understand. All you other Democratic cities, get it together. Because if Joe Biden wins, we're done. America is done. And if this country falls, everyone else is going to fall too.
Tonight, a wild video in Brooklyn. A 70-year-old woman waiting for a bus is suddenly attacked from behind, pulled to the ground, and whipped. The suspect even tried to steal the woman's tennis shoes.
Now, this comes as we learn 17 shootings occurred and 24 people were injured.
Another weekend of shootings and bloodshed around New York City amidst fireworks and July 4th celebrations. There was violence. 9 deaths, more than 3 dozen injured, and now the finger pointing and explanations between politicians, community leaders, and law enforcement.
Thousands
Our
of views.
chief investigative reporter Jonathan Dean sorting through it all. Jonathan?
Yeah, David, a top NYPD official today said police officers are holding back on some enforcement efforts
What's up, guys?
after weeks of protests. This as violence is skyrocketing with some